VLAN Concept, LAN switches and bum traffic. Before understanding the VLAN concept, you must first have an understanding of two core concepts about the Ethernet standard. What is a broadcast domain and what is bum traffic? Let's start with the SACE BUM data type. BUM stands for broadcast, unknown unicast, and multicast. When a LAN switch receives a frame that belongs to one of these types, it sends the frame to all its ports, except the port it received the frame on. This behavior is shown on Figure 1. A broadcast domain includes all connected devices that get a copy of any broadcast, unknown, unicast, or multicast, BUM, frame being sent. In the Figure 1, the blue LAN on the left is one broadcast domain, and the green LAN on the right side is another broadcast domain. A general rule of thumb is that a single LAN is equal to a broadcast domain is equal to a subnet. LAN, broadcast domain. Subnet. By default, all interfaces on a Cisco switch are in the same broadcast domain. Therefore, when a broadcast frame is received on any switch port, the switch forwards it out to all its other ports. Having that logic in mind, to create two separate LANs, like one for servers and one for users, you must use two different switches, as shown in Figure 1. This approach is not scalable. Imagine if your organization want to have thousands separate LANs. It has to have thousands of physical switches. This scaling limitation is the reason why virtual LANs were introduced. By using VLANs, a single switch can act as two logical switches or creating two broadcast domains. This is done on a port-by-port basis. Using Figure 2 as an example, the ports where the users are connected are configured to be part of VLAN 10, or in other words, to be connected to Virtual Switch 10, and the ports where the servers are connected to are configured to be part of VLAN 20, or in other words, to be connected to Virtual Switch 20. The switch will then never forward a frame send by any user to any of the servers and vice versa, because they are part of different broadcast domains. Benefits of using VLANs. VLANs not only improves the scaling of the campus LAN, it has many more advantages, such as it improves the security by reducing the number of end stations that receive copies of BUM traffic. It creates smaller fault domains by isolating different groups of devices in separate broadcast domains. It reduces the CPU overhead on each device in the LAN by limiting the number of broadcast frames received. It improves network performance and speed of failure recovering.